Hello, afternoon. So, do you ever worry that there's not enough money? Hi, my name is Eileen. I'm a mindset coach. I coach individuals on their mindset based on universal principle. And if you are watching me live for the first time, if you're wondering why am I coming on live, it's because I'm on a challenge and I like to come on live to share learning, to share a story. And if you're watching live with me right now, feel free to enter a hi in the chat box so I know you're here with me. If you're watching this on a replay, feel free to hashtag replay. So, I actually asked a question. Do you ever have a worry that there's not enough money? But I mean, it's possible given the current climate. Some might feel a little bit stressed out about the availability of money, and it's a valid concern. When I work with my clients, I understand that we do have some fears. We are being human, so it's a valid concern. So ever wonder how to go about this concern? Since it's a valid concern that yes, there's a possibility if work is a bit challenged for you right now, or because of the current economic climate, finances might not be flowing as freely. Yes, it's possible. But if it crosses your mind that you ever wonder if there's enough money, that statement on its own actually has an underlying meaning whereby there's a belief within you unknowingly. Okay, it's all unknowingly. Hey Ben, nice to have you live with me, and thanks Jess for coming on live with me as well. So underlying statement is that when you think about is there enough money, the underlying statement within that is you actually don't believe there's abundance. Yes, it's true, because you're worrying about there's not enough, so there's a lack. Why not worry about why can't there be more? Right? Okay, so that's the underlying belief whereby perhaps subconsciously, because we are not big to talk about money openly, it's always a very hush topic, we're very shy about it. So somewhere underlying or somewhere within your upbringing, your environment, there's a belief that money is hard to earn. We need to work hard to earn money, so it feels very limited. So that's something to be mindful of. And because I'm actually coming on every day to share a learning or a story, so today while I was thinking what do I want to talk about, and I got to admit, these lives that I'm doing, it actually quite fun because it makes me more conscious about how I spend my day and how can I come on to share a learning or a story which is beneficial for you who's spending a few minutes with me. So while I was doing my meditation, and I'm smiling because somehow I always get to see butterflies in front of my window, and it's just trees, right? There's always butterflies popping around, and today that looks like a yellow black butterfly. So I like butterflies. It represents some changes, usually hope, transition, good stuff. Okay, so while I was doing my meditation this morning, thinking what should I share when I come on my live, I thought about the statement, do you ever worry there's not enough money? To be honest, I'm pretty blessed. I don't really worry about that. So I start to flip that thought about what if I have plenty of wealth? What if then how would my life be? And while I was meditating, my eyes closed, if you were seeing me meditating, I'll be smiling away. I might look a little bit silly because just the thought about having plentiful of wealth, and this was a carryover from the night before. I was doing some journaling and I was writing down what if I have the wealth I want and it's ever flowing, ongoing, on an increasing manner. How will it benefit me? How will it benefit the people around me, my family, my friends, or even to the wider community. So as I think about it while I was doing my meditation, I was feeling quite happy. It was very uplifting, and I felt really good. That got me on a good vibration for the rest of the day till now. And while I'm all dressed up to go for my yoga class, it's because when you stay on this vibration, things are actually flowing for you, and that actually dismiss any possible worries you have, but instead it rises your vibration and it allows more things to flow into your life. And that way of allowing means more events, circumstances are unfolding to have what you want. Because when you're on a high vibration, you really can only attract good stuff. Just like I feel like I constantly attract butterflies. I really do have butterflies around me every day, regardless. Even if I'm home, I see butterflies. Even when I'm out somewhere, yesterday while I was just walking across a bridge, I saw a butterfly. There are no flowers, but I just saw a butterfly flying past. Okay, so what do you do every day, like even just a few minutes? Do you consciously think about, what if I have the wealth I want? Just toy the idea, even just for 2 minutes. What if I have the wealth I want? How will I be spending my day? Who will I be spending the wealth with? What will I be doing? Just thinking about it keeps you in a good vibration. It actually gets you on the right note for the rest of the day. Okay, so that's something that I wanted to share, because when I was thinking about it while I was doing my meditation, I felt really good. It just set me on the right note. And if you're wondering why do I do meditation, is that our mind is constantly working. Sometimes we are not even conscious about what we are thinking, and we might be taking ideas that are not in alignment with what we want. Okay, so if you're not conscious about the ideas that are coming to our mind, meditation is actually one way to at least stop the flow of ideas that you are not consciously controlling, and at least bring some calmness to you. You could try. Don't feel stressed thinking that meditation sounds, ooh, I don't do meditation, how do I do it, right? Think of it as a breathing technique. Very simple. I just breathe. I focus on my breathing. You go on the rhythm 3-1-5. You inhale 3 seconds. You hold for 1 second. You exhale for 5 seconds. That's how simple it is. Okay? So that's one way to raise your vibration. And while you're breathing, you could also think about, what if you have the wealth that you want? How would your life change? Like as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm thinking about it. It's actually making me feel good. And the reason why I'm actually going to yoga is that I want to keep the vibration. I always feel really good whenever I come back from my yoga class. So I'm up keeping the vibration. Okay? So if this live resonated with you, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment box. If you know of someone who could benefit from this, just feel free to tag a share. And if there's anything else that you want to pop in, or you want to clarify on some concepts that I've shared, I'm more than happy to address it. You could leave it in the comment box below. If you're shy, feel free to PM me. But otherwise, I'm heading off for my yoga class soon. I'm going to wrap up, and I hope to see you back with me tomorrow for another live. Okay? Till then, take care. Bye-bye.